Tony, who gets fired first, Brandon Staley or Sean McDermott?
I think Staley gets fired first.
Yeah.
You can't fire Sean McDermott after the turnaround that they've had for that team. But it just seems like every week Staley finds a new way to just make himself look like an idiot, and he's trying to fool us with the beard.
Yeah, right.
Trying to hide in the
with you.
sidelines. No, buddy, we see you. We know exactly who you are. There are 2 wins. Do you guys know who the 2 wins for the Chargers are this year?
No.
Vikings, who are 1-5 or something terrible, and the Raiders, who just lost 30-12 to Tyson Bagent or whatever.
Their losses, though, aren't their losses are.
Bagent.
Who are their losses? Dolphins, Chiefs.
Sure, their losses are.
I'm just saying, they probably have a stinker in there too, but
Aiden O'Connell, 10-13, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Aiden O'Connell's nice, but I think Josh McDaniels said this isn't the
Brian
preseason.
Hoyer still in the league?
how about? I know this guy
They
ended up
lost to the Titans too, by the way.
Who's the quarterback for the Bears yesterday?
And the Cowboys.
Say his name to me.
Tyson Bagent.
Now, I know he ended up playing fine, but before that, in the first quarter, an all-time sad quarterback matchup.
Yeah,
Brian Hoyer versus, I already forgot his
Tyson
name.
Bagent.
I'm just saying, I just want to keep that quarterback matchup in our brains,
Yeah, that
and for
one's
the
bad.
rest of the year, see if we can beat that.
Is Hoyer there just because Josh McDaniels is
Yes.
doing him a solid?
Yes, of
1,000%.
course. What do you
That's
mean?
crazy.
He knows the
1,000%.
offense. What do you mean?
Not he knows
no
the
one
offense.
knows
Yes, he
it
does. He does know the
No,
offense.
but that's not he knows the offense. That's like, yo, you're my
No.
boy. Here's a job.
No, look, that's Hawk, who I think we're gonna have later
Hawk
on in the
said
show.
it was his best friend.
One of his
Hawk's
boys.
back?
Then
Yeah.
he's just paying.
Oh,
Oh,
Hawkins.
yeah,
Okay.
Andrew Hawkins.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What was Hawk saying?
You guys think McDermott could actually get fired though?
Yes.
Like he's not one of the. He's
he
not.
should
on the
be
hot seat.
fired.
not on
Enough
the hot
McDermott.
seat.
What are we doing
He's
with
not
him?
on the hot
They have to
seat.
get
What?
embarrassed in the playoffs for
Whoa.
something to happen.
We can
What?
find a hotter seat than McDermott.
No,
No,
I think
100%.
It's Staley.
It's Staley.
No, but like I don't
That's
even
the
think he's
hottest
second.
Chris, talking about Staley. When you have Keenan Allen, you have Austin Eckler, you have.
I'm gonna come up with my hot seat.
You have Herbert.
Top
You have
5.
Khalil Mack. You have a Bosa.
I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up for Big Suey, a top 5 hot seat coaches rankings.
Well, okay, we learned that Bill Belichick is not on the hot seat because he signed an extension.
And he
Lucrative.
won. Right,
Lucrative.
And they really wanted you to know it
They
was
kept saying lucrative, and
Right.
then they asked him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm talking about." I did that impression already. I said I wasn't going to read.
And you already did it.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry about that.
That's okay. But no, I think Staley probably is going to get fired, and I think McDermott should be fired.
I'm just going.
You have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. You have done nothing with him. In fact, the game that sticks out the most on his resume is a game they lost to Kansas City.
It's a great game though.
It was an
Can we go?
awesome
Can we?
game.
Can
I
we?
love that game.
So good. But he lost.
More happened in 1 minute than
Right.
happened in like the entire game of
know.
last week.
Can we play the hot cold game?
Sure.
All right, so it's hot, like lukewarm,
When you're
medium,
close to
cold.
something.
Yeah. No, but this is going to be talking about the hot seat. So it's hot, cold seat. Yeah.
Oh, like what is?
Yeah,
their-
so I'm
right.
going down conference or division by division.
So what are you going to do? Just
Give
blurt
us
out?
all the things our possible choices are. Like, is it freezing?
Well, you can. I don't want to limit
You can say
guys.
the adjective.
Exactly right. Yeah. So like if you want to say trope, you can say
Like
trope.
frostbite? Like
Yeah, whatever you want to say it.
Okay.
trope?
Yeah, exactly right.
Okay.
One more.
Mike McDaniel's fine.
He's fine
He's woolly mammoth frozen.
Willie Womack. Okay.
for now.
All right.
He's like a milkshake you put in the freezer and it's like so frozen that you have to leave it out for like 2 days.
Like concrete.
I
Yeah.
hate that. Put it in the fridge.
concrete.
Yeah, that's what
I
they call
tell
it,
my
concrete.
wife, she gets me a milkshake, she puts it in the freezer, I got to thaw
Can't
it out.
put it in the freezer.
I
There's
don't
nothing
wanna do
worse
that.
than like
It's ice cream at that point.
trying to spoon out like,
Oh, it's
like
enough.
frozen
Put it in the
milkshake.
fridge.
You know what happened to me the other day? I get I have orange ice cream. I don't know why the color is important of the ice cream. My ice cream scoop snapped in two. That's how cold the ice cream was.
Inside the ice cream?
The spoon portion of it stayed in and the handle stayed in my hand. It snapped. It's like a
Wow.
metal part with a plastic handle and it snapped at the handle. I had to buy a new one.
Really?
I've never had ice cream that frozen before.
Right.
Still delicious.
Good
Oh,
freezer. over
Find
there
one
at
on
your
sale
house.
anywhere? Or
What?
Did you find one on sale, a new scooper?
No, I overpaid if I'm going to be honest with you. But it was one of those things that I needed it. I needed to have that orange ice cream. I
You
love
overpaid for
orange ice
that.
cream.
It's like orange flavored or orange color?
Orange sherbet. it
Yeah,
sounds
exactly
like.
right.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, love
So
some
good.
orange ice cream.
Right. Rainbow sherbet at Baskin Robbins, the best sherbet in the history of sherbet.
I'm
do they
fine
call it
with just the
sherbet?
orange.
I have no idea.
It has to be something.
It
that
has
helpful?
to be something.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay, McDaniel, being
McDaniel's
frozen.
good.
Right.
McDermott,
Hot seat.
I
hot
don't know if
seat.
it's hot. I think it's like toasty. I think, when you go into the car and you forget that you put the heat
We only have
warmer
3
on,
minutes, so we
and
can't
then
do this
somehow
for
you're
every
like,
coach.
ooh, it's a little toasty in here.
You
And
know
then
what it
realize
is?
you
To
have
me,
the
it's
heater on.
like when you're down here in South Florida and that one time a year you have to turn the heat on.
Oh God! I
And you
was
start
so happy
smelling
last
like you
Wednesday.
feel like your house
It's
is
on
burning.
fire, yeah.
That's- McDermott is at the early stages of that.
And for like
He's like,
10
what is that smell?
And then for like 10 seconds, you're like, this is the perfect temperature. And then 10 seconds later, you're like, it's hot as shit in here.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
How you turn it off?
Yeah.
Open up a
You
window.
go to the pool.
I never know 76 could feel this hot.
Robert's. You know what's weird about that is, Robert Saleh's good.
He's a good coach.
He's got himself at least next year there.
Not a good coach. He's safe. He's not.
He's
on the hot
safe.
Seat.
I don't think he's a good coach, though.
I don't think
I think
so
he's
either.
too excited to be there.
Yeah.
He's safe though.
He's safe.
3-3. They're in the mix. They play the Giants coming up this week off a bye week. It's going to be incredible if the Jets
A lot of
manage
easy
to
wins on
win
that
the-
schedule. Just to,
I know, but well, hold on a second. With the Jets, they beat the Eagles. The Dolphins just lost to them. Football, yeah.
and then you got Giants, Chargers, Raiders, Bills, Dolphins,
Oh
Falcons.
no, they got through the first
Yeah,
six. The
it's
first
an
6 were
easy schedule
tough.
coming up.
They got through 3-3. He's fine. He's not going anywhere.
We're never going to make it through all the coaches.
Okay,
at this
go ahead.
pace.
All right, go ahead.
Belichick is good. Harbaugh's good.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Tomlin is good.
I don't think anyone's more good than Harbaugh.
Stefanski.
I don't know.
I think he's fine.
I think
He's
he's
fine.
fine.
I think he's
Yeah.
fine. Defense is really good.
He's one of
Deshaun
these
Watson's
offensive
not that
guys
good.
that just because of how good he is at offense, that I feel like he's not going to get
Yeah.
fired.
How did that team score 39 points, only throwing for 172
It's crazy.
yards?
It's crazy.
And no touchdowns. Crazy
Miles
defense.
Garrett.
That's how. Yeah.
Zach Taylor is a little bit warm.
Little
No,
bit.
no.
Went to the went
You
to
don't
the Super
think
Bowl
Zach Taylor's a
recently.
little
I have
bit
my
warm?
top 5 whenever you guys want it.
Okay, let's
You
just
said
do
you'd
that
go
because
fast.
we'll be doing
I
this.
Number
thought you were
5.
teasing it. I thought
You said Big Suey.
Right.
Okay, I'll save it.
It was a
Okay,
different
thank
game. I mean,
Yeah, totally different
This
game.
is Big Suey.
Oh,
yeah.
Boom, so we're
Oh,
here.
you're good. Yeah.
Number 5, Frank Reich.
what? It's already on the hot seat?
Frank Reich, 0-6.
He's on the hot
If you're
seat.
0-6, you're on the
He's
hot
got a
seat. I
rookie
don't care.
QB.
I don't care. Rookie QB. He's first year with the team. Enough jobs for Frank Reich.
Right. Okay.
Enough
say that right?
jobs.
Fair. I mean,
Number 4.
yes.
Hope I get this name right. Dennis Allen.
Saints coach.
Saints
Saints
yeah.
are terrible.
Yeah.
Derek Carr sucks.
Just needed more. Need more out of them. Their
Okay.
defense, I feel like people thought was okay. Derek Carr they signed, and they're still.
He completed 30 passes. 12 of them went to Alvin Kamara.
Number 3,
Okay.
Sean Payton.
Alvin.
Good one.
No way.
He just signed.
There's no way.
I know it would cost them a lot, but that's
No
not. I'm not
way.
worrying about that part of it. I'm just talking about his performance so far. He should be on the hot seat.
He's
Right.
actually fixed Russell.
Russell hasn't been bad.
Hasn't been
Quietly,
bad. It's
he
not
hasn't
his
been
fault.
bad this year.
Yeah, it's not his
Still,
fault. Yeah.
just a weird vibe.
It's Sean's fault.
Number
Yeah.
2, Josh McDaniel.
That guy's head's rolling off very quickly.
I mean,
Yeah,
number
he's going
1.
back to New England.
We all know what number 1.
He always does.
Always goes back
He
to
always does.
Special
Put it on the
advisor.
ball.
Bring Hoyer with
Does
him.
Josh
Yeah,
McDaniel
for sure.
always go back to New England with Brian Hoyer?
Forget about this,
That's the poll
this
question,
Bailey
please.
Zappi character. Brian Hoyer is going to be backing up.
Number
Mac
1,
next
we
year.
can all say together. Number 1 is Brandon Staley.
Staley.
Staley,
Brandon
yeah.
Staley.
Good list.
Okay.
Frank Reich.
A lot
Hot
of
seat.
brand new coaches on that list.
I have Staley being fired today.
That's a prediction.
It is. Not reporting it, prediction.